All right, what's up guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Welcome to the video. As usual, going to break down my approach to the market, how I trade it so that you guys have some insight to basically the way I provide analysis, interpretation, and expectations. So the market we're talking about in this video is the market I'm personally trading. But guys, did we have a phenomenal day in the NASDAQ and the S&P, and I will cover that in the next video. But just to walk you through kind of how my morning went, right? Because you need to have an understanding of how I approach the market from a mental aspect. Came to the computer this morning. I am watching very specific absorption transpiring at 78.24. Okay? This is before I even open up the room. I'm up super early today, had a rough night's sleep. I come to the market and I'm like, I think I could fade this. Because it keeps meeting my criteria, right? Like all these things have to check boxes for me. And it didn't mean it was going to fade for the day. It just meant that like I can fade this, take very quick aggressive profits. If it continues to offer me more, fine. So as you can see, I am seeing lower, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it's a little bit better. There is lower selling absorption happening. That's telling me that the trend is trying to push lower and lower and lower. I have a clear line in the sand at 24. So when I saw this transpire, I wait for price to come back up. If it comes back up to 24, I'm going to get short, okay? Because I believe that we're going to continue to at least push lower on a very short-term basis. So I hit the sell button as we get up here. I put my stop right over it, so I'm risking about 5 or 6 ticks. And then as soon as I see this wide bar print, I'm like, you know what? There's an increase in selling volume here. If we don't continue lower, we could kind of start drifting back higher. So I saw this and I took off about 2/3, 3/4 of my position and moved my stop to my entry. And we bumped below, and right at 70 bucks, 78 bucks, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling like we're going to push too hard here, so I take off another good chunk of what I have left. Now I only got like 4 or 5 contracts left. So I start spacing them out, pushing down here towards the session VWAP. Never happened. I tightened my stop up here right on top of these wicks at 20, so I was in the profit by like 3 ticks. I got stopped out. It was what it was, okay? It was, if I caught the high for the day, I mean, we were gonna sell off. Okay, and if we did, would have been great. I didn't catch the high for the day. It's okay. It was a short-term topping pattern, which ultimately got broken. It is what it is. We were trending higher anyway at the moment, but I just saw very clear reasons to try to fade this. And I did. It was a very small risk. It was a profitable trade. It wasn't a huge trade, but it was a profitable trade. For me, I followed my trade plan. That's a win in my book. Now, the market did go on to go higher. We did create this next topping pattern here, and then ultimately we did take this awesome sell-off, okay? And we did talk through this during the live session, talked about the retest here of the rolling VWAP, talked about support at the session VWAP, talked about taking profit all the way down here towards 35 and beyond, and with that, I left my clients to do as they wish. So want to just jump on real quick, share this with you, give you some quick insights to the way I read the market. This way you have an idea, because if you want to learn or join me, where I provide analysis, interpretation, and expectations, this might be a fit for you. If it's not, that's okay, right? Because it's not a fit for everybody. But I don't want you to waste your money. I don't want you to waste my time. At the end of the day, I just want people to be happy. I want them to learn in a live market scenario or situation, how the market can be accurately analyzed, interpreted, and expectations be provided. And with that, guys, if you want to learn more, there's links below this video. So feel free to click on them. My email's down there as well. Feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment, and I'll certainly get back with you. But we navigated this whole push here to the downside. Unfortunately, I got in a little earlier. It didn't play out as well as I wanted it to for me, but that's okay. I still took a very profitable trade here. I was having, and truth be told, guys, like, listen, I got to tell you, I got to be transparent. I was having problems with my email server. And as I'm getting through this, I'm working through the email server. Now I'm working with my clients, and I just kind of stepped away from my own trading because now I'm walking my clients through what's happening. We're getting a big move in the NASDAQ and the S&P. I'm focused on making sure that they have all the tools and things they need to attack those trade setups. And I'm also working with my email server company through, email communication, trying to get that straightened out as well. So a lot got on my plate very quickly. I always prioritize my clients over myself. So this was the only trade that I placed today. Even though we navigated this one with great accuracy, again, I was focused on them because that's what they're paying me for, right? So that is what it is. I took a great profitable trade early this morning, small risk, decent size reward, very happy, very content in the way I handled myself today, very content in the performance that I gave to my clients today, very content that I was able to resolve the email issue as well. So with that, guys, wish you a beautiful and blessed day. I will see you in the next one, and I hope that you enjoy yourselves.